Hey, what's up guys, TheJordude here, back again with another Shadowverse video. This is going to be another decking gameplay video, so as always, if you enjoy it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If we get over 75 likes in the first week, I'll post another video with more gameplay with this deck in the future. In today's video, we're featuring Midrange Sword. This is, of course, after the release of Dawnbreak Nightedge. And actually, Midrange Sword is the highest win rate deck right now on ladder. I believe it has around a 58% on average win rate. And actually, a Japanese player called SOS, he got to Grandmaster. I believe he was the first one to Grandmaster. He got on the first day of the season reset with a 86% win rate with the deck. So it's pretty insane. Midrange Sword, very strong right now. We do know that Sword was kind of like the weakest class pre-expansion. But they got really good support, and like the rotation of Rise of Bahamut also gave a boost to Sword, I guess. Sword did lose Albert, of course, so a lot of people thought that Sword was dead because they lost Albert, but instead we got some really powerful cards, especially Chromatic Duel. This is probably the most overpowered card for Sword right now, because you almost never play Chromatic Spell for 1 PP to choose either the white or black queen. You pretty much always go for the enhanced 6 because you recover 6 play points. It's 0 cost for once you have 6 play points, and you gain 2, so you plus 1 for free. I always like to compare Chromatic Duel to like Pot of Greed in Yu-Gi-Oh, just because you just get free value for no cost. So Chromatic Duel, one of the best cards in Sword, especially the Queen Magnus, the black, because if you have Sword is really good at developing boards, and on key turns, like say you're against Burn Rune, and if you play Queen Magus the black on your turn 6 and then they go on their turn 6 and they can't Levi you, it's just game winning. So Queen Magnus the black, very powerful card for Sword, especially when you time it correctly. And this card got really powerful in this format just because there's not as much AoE removals, so your opponent oftentimes can't deal with all the threats that Arthur Knight King pulls out from your deck. Sky Commander Celia, the new legendary for Sword, very good just because it's just your average 2 PP, your average 2 PP 2/2, but on 5 you have really good flexibility. Oftentimes you go for the defensive one, Celia Hope Strategist, just because it fills up your board and you get good amount of stats. Sometimes you can use the spare as a finisher, kind of your endgame burst damage and reach if you can't find any way to kill them on board. Vaults is actually another really powerful Sword card they got. Sword just got really powerful cards. Vaults kind of filled the gap that Sword was missing before, which was cheap utility removal in the form of Fatal Spellbomb, 1 play point, destroy a follower with 3 defense or less. Really good spell. And for free, you don't even have to evolve Vaults. So also, Holy Pure Bomb is good in certain matchups, like if they have big threats, say like Beauty and the Beast and Neutral Forest, for example, then you would want to take the Holy Pure Bomb. But yeah, Vaults very powerful. Actually, if you have extra Vaults and Chromatic Duels, I do recommend you start them, just in case they have potential for being nerfed in the future. And then finally, the new card, Sky Fortress, the other legendary for Forest, just really good because it's like Gabriel on crack, because it's +3, +4. You get really good stats on any follower. Plus, if it's a officer, you give them wards so you can protect your board. Or if you're getting low on cards, you could give it to a commander and you get a clash draw card. So Sky Fortress, really good card for your endgame snowball effect. 2 copies of Gawain in here just because you have a lot of commanders here in here. So if you play Gawain and attack with it, you could net a lot of PP actually, just because if you have a decent sized hand. So yeah, this deck overall does everything. You get board, you have AoE, you have refill, you have cheap utility, you have free value. This deck just does everything. So right now, if you want to climb on ladder, Midrange Sword, I recommend playing this deck. Really powerful deck, and if you miss playing Sword, here's the deck to play. So comment down below on what you think about Sword right now, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on that notification so you know when new videos are up. Give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. As always guys, I appreciate the support and thank you so much for watching my video. Alright, we have the sword mirror. We're going first though, so being at first we have the advantage because we played Arthur Knight King first. So if your only response is Arthur Knight King as well, then we just kill them because we played it first. We'll just keep the 1-2 drop the Celia. If I was going second, I would keep the Lancer so I could deal with their 2 drop. But since I'm going first, I could just keep the Celia. So usually when you're going second, you want to have to rush so you could, because you're going second, you're the responder, and the person that goes first is the initiator. So he's actually going to play Chromatic Duel for 1, which kind of tells me he kind of bricked on, and he wants to make sure he has a turn 4 play. I'm going to play the Holy Bear Knight here. If he can't deal with this on turn 2, like say he passes turn 2 and I draw a Mars, then I just snowball out of control. Also, there's benefits in holding on to the Celia for turn 5. Play the Vaults here. We'll grab the Fatal Spell Bomb just for a cheap removal. He could be Support Cannon Sword, in which case Fatal Spell Bomb is also okay. The Holy Spell Bomb is also okay. But since I don't have any information right now, Fatal Spell Bomb is just always going to be good. There's the Mars. If I drew this last turn, I probably would have won the game by now. But we did not. I want to keep the Lancer just because it's really good in this matchup. So we're just going to drop the Mars here. It's kind of hard. I won't be able to combo Mars for quite a few turns. So it's just going to be sitting in my hand otherwise. Might as well just play it now. So you can remove my entire board here with the boss. So here we could go Luminous Mage, but it's not that good just because my opponent could deal with it super easily. Might as well just go for the commander here. I have my 2 regular evil points anyways. Also by this, the Shield Knight protects my 4/6. So he needs to have like a Cahulian plus something else to evolve over to kill my Celia. Otherwise my Celia might actually get in some face damage here. And I can protect it furthermore with the Council of Card Knights in the following turn. Turn 5 for him is either going to be a Celia of his own, or it could be a Luminous Mage. Oh, so he took the Queen earlier. So he could deal with my Celia if he wants, which he will. This is fine. It wasn't that great of a turn for him. He had to use his evil points still. I could go Luminous Mage plus Fatal Spell Bomb. But it's not that great. I think Council of the Card Knights is quite good here. I burned my last evil, which is the one thing I don't like, but then I still have evil points with Luminous, and I have Sky Fortress coming up, so I think this is okay. And we evolve the ward here to trade over his queen. It's not the turn yet where he can play Lancer. So I also have my Bane protected. He already used his Fatal Spell Bomb, so there's no easy way of dealing with my Bane. Okay. I have a Lancer here, so I have an easy answer to this. Does he deal with just a... Oh, he killed the 1-2. Why didn't he kill the 1-3? That's interesting. Okay, so I think what I want to do is play the Arthur Knight King here. Lancer is great, but if he has Arthur on his turn, my Lancers, I would want my Lancer for that. So I wouldn't take... I'll take the trade here and play my Arthur. I want to be the first one to play it. I got my ward, so that's good. I got my ward and my hedgehog, so I actually just missed my Celia, which is the best outcome for me on my pulse. This also sets up my Sky Fortress well if he doesn't have like an Arthur this turn. So he's got a Lancer here. And he trades into my Hedgehog, yep. Cool, so now I get to play Sky Fortress. And put on my Arthur because this is just a neutral faller, it's not an officer or a commander, I don't get added benefits. Also, it's important to keep his board clear in case he has his own Sky Fortress so he doesn't get that extra value trades. My board should be really hard for him to deal with. I'll probably just win the game now. I still have backup with Lancer, plus I have Fatal Spellbomb for Mer Temple, drew into a Council of Card Knights. Like, everything's going the way I wanted this game. He has to just play an Air Lancer here, doesn't really do much. I could get a free evo on my Luminous Mage. Or I could go Council of Card Knights, gives me a ward. This is probably the best play because it gives me the ward, which protects my board. This is like really hard to remove. And I can even play Volleys. I take the Holy Pure Bomb in case he has some kind of something crazy. So why not? But even if he had like a Israel heal 4, it's like he's still dead on board. Against Rune, could be Dirt Rune, could be Giant Chimera. We're going second though, so we could keep frontline Caviar. Just a good turn 4 play. I don't think we need to keep double Holy Bear Knights. Try to find something like a 3-drop that could be better, like a Mars, Lancer of Tempest. Especially because we're going second, Lancer of Tempest becomes a lot better. Pick up a Chromatic Duel. I'm not going to play it now because I have a turn 4 play already. If I wanted something on turn 5, I have enough PP to play it. Okay, so he is playing, it has to be some kind of combo rune. I'm going to start off with the Bear Knight, just because it's more damage than the Hedgehog is. And he can't, and like if he has a spell that could remove a 2-drop, they would remove both anyways. But this just does more short-term damage. He's just passing his turn 3, it's interesting. Because he's playing a slower combo rune, I need to pressure his face a lot more. So I'd rather play the Valse over the Pure Heart Singer, just because I want to end this game quicker. Because if we start getting to the late game, it becomes hard. We do have the Chromatic Duelist, so if we time our Queen Magnus to black correctly, then we could steal the game of it. Like, for example, on turn 9, he wouldn't be able to play Giant Chimera because it wouldn't kill any of my followers. Mars could be good next turn. I'll play the Caviar this turn. I could evolve the Valse for 2 more damage, but I think evolving the Caviar is a bit better here, just because I get a wider board. Against Rune, you want to go a bit wider, just because they hit single target removal quite easily with like Fiery Embrace, Giant Chimeras, not Giant Chimeras, regular Chimeras. So going wide is just usually better. I might keep this Lancer in hand in case he has Snowman King on 7 and goes for wards. So we have an easy answer with the Spell Bomb. Question is, what can we do with the Spell Bomb? Not much. We could go Hedgehog, but that's wasting a lot of play points. I could go Mars here. Or I could go Pure Heart Singer. Turn 6 is Chromatic Duels plus Hedgehog. Yeah, we'll just go for the Mars here. And we'll use the Eve on a Heavy Knight now. I'm not sure if next turn, the turn we play the black. Depends where we are, like how he handles this board now. If he can't handle this board well now, then I'll play the Magnus the black to try to win on turn 7. If he's able to clear most things, then I probably... His concentration, he's digging, but he used up half of his turn. How's he going to deal with this all? Because he has to deal with the Mars. Oh, he had a missile, okay. Can you deal with the Heavy Knight though? Got an air missile. Kind of unfortunate. Jesus, Flame Destroyer. Not going to evolve it. I'd be in trouble if he evolved it. I don't have to deal with this turn, do I? I might. Maybe I do though if he has Snowman King. This hurts. I think I need to deal with this Flame Destroyer though. Otherwise this Flame Destroyer might just kill me. Yeah, if he evolved it there, I wouldn't have been able to deal with it. It's just that the threat of Snowman King next turn and getting wards is just so scary. Because he had a really poor turn this turn, and now we could just play our Arthur. And all suddenly, I had no pressure. Now I have tons of pressure on him. He has to be able to deal with this all. Like if he can't deal, if he could at most go and deal with like 2 followers, and then I play Queen Magnus and you just go face. I think he's pretty screwed. Next turn is his turn 9, Giant Chimera, which he's trying to set up. What can I play with the Queen? I could go Lancer as well. He's actually able to deal with a lot of this. Not killing the Hedgehog though. So I play Queen and Lancer. I do 4, so he goes to 8. I have 7 on the board, so I don't kill him. How do I put more damage on the board though? If I trade here, put him to 10, 6, 8. I'm still 2 off. So there's no way I can actually set up lethal. So I'd rather just go for this, because this does more damage over the next 2 turns. Because I get attacked with my Lancer twice. And actually, I could kill him this way if he plays a Faller, and I could kill it with Gwaine. And yeah, actually now I could kill him, right? Because now I could go Gwaine and Lancer. Yep. Math checks out. If I didn't kill him, you obviously play Cormac Duel first so you could reduce the queens.